Ready? Let's go down the farm. Try. Drop, 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 yes, drop. Drop me. Watch it, watch it. Hard beat ya. Let's go.
No concussion, yeah. I hear this is not even show TV or TV. This is show me one color, black and white. TV right there. One color. No color here. So when you go to the field and color paper in here, you use color paper, okay? You don't use black and white. Let's go, Lisa, let's go.
Second ball. Let's go again. Organize. No, one drop, organize. Hey, every shot. You get a cover. Go. Go in the middle. Good. Ah, my Jay. Come on, let's go. 10.
Oh, go! Yes, ladies and gentlemen.
No, me not excellent. Excellent touch. Big one.
keep playing. Come on, let's keep fighting. Let's keep fighting. Push.
Well, and good evening and welcome to this evening coverage of the ABFA Women's Premier League sponsored by Calvin Foundation. We just like to apologize to the late delay in commentary due to we have a bit of technical difficulties, but it's been sorted out. And in our encounter this evening is Cutting Edge against Empire Trendsetters. Some 13 to 14 minutes into this encounter, and Trendsetters is in the lead with a wonderful strike from Nafisha Squashy. Some 11 minutes into this encounter. Both teams here are now tied on points. Trendsetters is into their 6th game of the competition, and Cutting Edge is into their 7th game of the competition. Coming into the game, Trendsetters had 13 points and 11 points, and Cutting Edge had 13 points. But here we go with a lovely clearance there by miscued clearance by Tassia and Benjamin, but picked by goalkeeper Amaya. Scuffed this one and it went into touch for a throw-in for the Trendsetters team. Throw-in taken to Ogaro. Ogaro takes a touch, met by Samuel, intercepted by Proctor. Proctor back to Samuel. Samuel tries to play it forward, but intercepted by Risha Simon. Plays far, intercepted by number 70 kg Proctor. Proctor is on the run looking for some support. Still on it, Proctor. Proctor look for help. She finds Wilson. Wilson plays it to Simmons. Simmons with a lovely turn. Played back out to number 21. Number 21 tries to play this one, but miscued it, and this one goes into touch for a goal kick for the Trendsetters team. And just a quick rundown on the standings. We have United on 13 points, Trendsetters on 14 points, and Cutting Edge on 13 points. So those are the top 3 runners here for the championship. Trendsetters definitely need a win here this evening to put themselves in pole position, this being their last games. And Cutting Edge need to win this game to put themselves in pole position, would be 16 points with their last game being played here. But here you go with Martin takes a shot, but saved by Anik Jarvis. Ball chased down by Simmons. Simmons tasks in the corner for it, and this one goes into touch for throwing for Trendsetters. Throwing taken by Brown to Ogaro. Ogaro plays it back to Brown. Brown has some time. Brown looks to help, plays it up the line, but this one goes into touch for throwing for the Cutting Edge team. So the score here this evening is 1-0 to Trendsetters. Ball is with Squashy. Squashy turns, picks her head up, but under some pressure from Proctor. And this one goes into touch off of Squashy for a throw-in to Trendsetters. Throw-in taken. And this one goes into touch for a throw-in for the Cutting Edge team. So, throw-in taken by Samuel, but met by Risha Simon. Simon plays the far, intercepted by Abisha Henry. Cleared by Isha Henry. Tassia Benjamin. But still Tassia Benjamin. Abisha back to Tassia. Tassia plays it forward. The team effort there by Abigail Simmons, but the ball's with Jarvis. Jarvis boots this one upfield. Met by Demetria Samuel. Now it's Samuel just lift for it. And there's an infringement there on Abigail Simmons. Kick taken quickly to Agaro, but miscontrolled by Agaro, picked up by Proctor. Proctor still has it. Plays it through the middle for Samuel. Samuel looking for help. She has help in number 21, plays in number 21. Number 21 plays to Abigail, but intercepted there by Young Hughes. And this one goes into touch for a throw-in for the Cutting Edge team. So Cutting Edge definitely need a win here to put themselves at top of the league, and this is their final game. And hopefully Trendsetter, who has the lead now, could hold on and put themselves at the top of the standings, which will be now with 14 points at the end of this encounter if Trendsetters could hold on for a win here. Trendsetters have one game left, which will be with Dudley United, and that will be the last game for both teams. And with a draw or win, Trendsetters would be crowned champion. With the last, what Dudley would be crowned champions. I think this game has some spunk to it, both teams trying to get forward, both teams defending stoutly. I can't say that Squashy started this game really well. A lot of the things that has been going here. But here's Abigail Simon. She's confronted by two defenders. Squashy is right back on her back here defending. She plays this one back to goalkeeper Anik Jarvis. Jarvis rolls it out to Hughes. Hughes controls it, plays it to midfield for Squashy. Squashy has it. Squashy tries to play this one to the gap, but well met by Tassia Benjamin to Abisha. Abisha gets it, plays it back to Benjamin. Benjamin has it for some time, but the poor touch by Benjamin and picked out by Squashy. Squashy with a lovely ball through the gap there, but it was a bit hard for the number 10 player. And Demisha Samuel gets a touch on it, and he went back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper plays it wide to Tassia Benjamin. Tassia Benjamin looks to Agos. She plays it into Agos. Agos has it, looking for help. She has the run in Enriquez. She plays over the top of Enriquez, but the poor touch by Enriquez, allowing the defender to get back there. But he had now a loose ball forward and picked up by Squashy, but Squashy's under some pressure from Abisha Henry, and Abisha Henry did enough to kick this one into touch for a throw-in here for Trendsetters. And just a quick rundown of starting lineup for both of these teams. For the Trendsetters team, we have Anik Jarvis in goal, Nafisha Squashy, Kiosha Simon, Camelia Hughes, Devona Jarvis, Tabia Brown, Latoya Williams, Shakira Ogaro, Brittany George, and Risha Simon. That's the starting lineup for Trendsetters. You have Lakisha Simon on the bench, Kenika Armstrong, Nikisha Samuel, Tamira Lake, Karen Warner, and Janelle Larondo. And that's the Trendsetters team, but we're back in action here. Kiosha Simon has it. She looks for some help, but Nafisa Squashy was coming back from an outside position. She allowed that one to go, so this one goes to goalkeeper for the Cutting Edge team. She boosts this one high upfield, and there's an infringement there on Agos. So now we have a free kick at midfield for the Trendsetter team.
Okay, good. Leave runners, let's go.
Ball played forward by Hughes, being chased by the number 10. Number 10 gets it first, but well defended by Tassia Benjamin. Tassia Benjamin coming away with it. Still Tassia Benjamin. Tassia Benjamin looking for help. Tassia Benjamin the poor part, but KG the Proctor was there, but ball picked up by Simon. Simon tries to play this one forward, but intercepted by the number 20. For here for Cutting Edge, she looks to help it. Wayward part Hughes, but Simmons got back there. Agos. Hughes for Trendsetters. Brown for Trendsetters has it now. Kiosha Simon for Trendsetters. With time, turns, comes across midfield, plays it to number 10, Latoya Williams. Still has it, but intercept taken away from her by but one back by her. Kiosha Simon has it with time and space. Looks to pass. She has Risa Simon on the flank. She plays it to Simon, but Simon couldn't get this one under control. Intercepted by Samuel. And Samuel tries to go up the line. And the referee deemed this one is off Samuel. And is a throw-in for Trendsetters to be taken by Brown. Brown shows it to Agaro, but intercepted there by Denisha Samuel. So we are some 22 minutes into this game, and there's a 1-0 lead here for the Trendsetter teams. Ogaro have it. Ogaro plays it to Squashy, but met by Proctor. Proctor head it on for herself. Still Proctor with it. Proctor looking for help. Paul played far, but met by Abisha. Played for Jordan Enriquez. Good touch by Enriquez. Still Enriquez. Enriquez played this one over the top for Martin, but it was a bit hard and far, and Martin couldn't get to that one. It goes into touch for a throw-in. Very good matchup we have here this evening. Both teams needing to win this game, and both teams come out with their A game. And I must say the game is keenly contested on both ends of the pitch. Both teams trying to get into the attack as much as both teams making sure they have enough bodies back to defend. Throw-in taken. To George plays it to Brown plays it to Hughes. Hughes tried to play to midfield, intercepted by August, but the poor first to August. Simon plays it wide to Williams. Williams plays it inside to Kwashi. Kwashi has time, tried to play it over the top. It's a lovely ball, but it's hard and by there for and hard. Ogaro tried to turn it around the corner. Abigail Simmons has it now. Simmons being challenged there by George. Risha Simon has it. She has the runner, but got there first. And a throw-in for Trendsetters. Kwashi. And there's a foul on Nafisa Squashy by Khadija Proctor. And Khadija Proctor is down here. And the medic is being called down here. Durant Mead is running down here, but I think the referee has issued the card there for Khadija Proctor for that foul just now on Nafisa Squashy. So far, throughout the league, just a quick rundown of the standings so far. Bodad United played 6, win 4, lost 1 and draw 1, and are currently standing on 13 points. Cutting Edge played 6, win 4, lost 1, draw 1, and on 13 points. And Trendsetters play 5, won 3, draw 2, 11 points. So Trendsetter now is into their 6th game and Cutting Edge is into their 7th game. So, and Cutting Edge is leading at this moment, so basically Cutting Edge now has, Trendsetters is leading this game, so Trendsetters has 14 points at the present minute. If this game holds, Trendsetters would end this evening atop the league with 14 points to 13 points for Dudley United and 13 points for Cutting Edge. Proctor is down there taking some medical attention. It seems like to be a serious one here. But I don't see no one warming up down there for Coach Nabu Samuel, who I'm sure is trying to figure out ways and means to get himself back into this game here, because he definitely needs a win to have any chance of winning this competition. And a loss tonight here would probably only condemn him to 3rd place in this year's competition. So a win for him would be, go to see the Trendsetters team take the starter and in a huddle here trying to figure out how they could get themselves back in the game. I see Tassia Benjamin giving some instruction along with the captain, Denisha Samuel. So I know there's still a whole half to play and some 13 minutes or so left in this game here. But we have a free kick just around the corner flag area here for the Trendsetters team. Proctor is off the pitch, so Trendsetters will have to face this, Cutting Edge will have to face this free kick here with 10 men to the 11 men of the Trendsetters team. Free kick looks like it's going to be taken by Keosha Simon. And look like it's going to be a right-footed in-swinger here. So as I say, we're into the 29th minute of play here at the ABFA Technical Center in this year's ABFA Calvin A sponsored Women's Premier League here at the Technical Center. And the encounter is Trendsetters versus Cutting Edge, and Trendsetters has a 1-0 lead through Nafisha Squashy in the 11th minute. With a lovely strike taken on to the using her pace and speed to get one margin goal. Free taken, this one whipped in, met by Ogaro, but it wasn't directed in goal and it skids off it with Williams. Williams plays it into George. George met by Martin, and Martin clears this one and it goes into touch for a throw-in for Trendsetters. So the Trendsetters starting lineup, the Cutting Edge starting lineup now is Amaya Hodge, Demisha Samuel, Deborah Weston, Tassian Benjamin, Abisha Henry, Ajana Martin, Donisha Samuel, Jordan Enriquez, Brianna Agos, Abigail Simmons, and Khadija Proctor. That's the starting team for the Cutting Edge team. Show taken, met by Abisha Henry, but this one goes into touch once again for a throw-in for the Trendsetters, and the substitute for Coach Vincent Nabi Samuel is Nafitari, Mawson, Alicia Laviscount, Chloe Davis, Irisha Allen, Kamaya Brown, Brianna Sharp, and Maricia Jarvis. Sorry, Marcia Jarvis it is. Free kick taken, met by Agos, picked up by Martin. Martin plays it back to Agos. Agos looking for help. She has Simmons. She tries to play this one through to Simmons, but intercepted by Hughes. Still with Simmons. Now Samuel. Samuel plays it over the top. Jarvis have it. Plays it to Hughes. Hughes tries to play it forward, but met by Donicia Samuel. Here goes Ajana Martin is free here in goal, but there was a offside flag there on Ajana Martin, so this one was called back. So it doesn't look like Khadija Proctor is going to make it back here. She's look like to be in some discomfort. And then we have a free kick for an offside infringement on the Cutting Edge player, Ajana Martin. So free kick to be taken by Risha Simon. Risha Simon plays it one wide to number 14. George plays this one to Williams. Williams tried to get around Benjamin, but Benjamin has gotten the better of her with a little more pace. But this one ricochets off Benjamin and goes into touch for throwing for Trendsetters. And Trendsetters is taking every second they can off the clock here by taking the time and getting to every throw and to every free kick. Throwing to Kwashi. Kwashi takes. Still Squashy. Squashy turns the corner. Being pressured by Jordan Enriquez, her under 15 teammate, but this one goes into touch off of Jordan Enriquez, and here we have a corner kick for Trendsetters. So we have 34 minutes played so far, and just a quick recap on the score. The score is 1-0 to Trendsetters, courtesy of Nafisha Squashy so far. Corner taken, a lovely corner in, but well met by the defending team just now. And the ball is now with Denisha Samuel. Denisha Samuel plays it up, met by Simmons. Simmons couldn't control, so Brown picks it up. Brown rolls it back to Hughes. Hughes plays it to Simon. Simon whips this one around the corner, but met by Abisha Henry. But Henry was confronted by August has it here. August looking for some support. She tries to hit Western, but Western wasn't ready, and this one skids past Western and goes into touch for a throw-in. And here we have a substitute for the cutting edge team. Proctor could not make it, so number 17 Proctor out and number 18. Squashy with it. Squashy and Simon got in each other way, and this one goes into touch for throwing for cutting edge. Tanisha Simon takes it, try to get it to Jana Martin, but intercepted. Headed forward there. Simmons is on it. Simmons is wrestling with George. Simmons gets the better of George, but Jordan Enrique is there now. The ball. Number 14, Brianna. Number 14, Brianna George, Brittany George, sorry. Tassia Benjamin has it here. Tassia tries to play to Western. But Western couldn't control. Picked up by Brown for Trendsetters. Brown looking for options. Brown tries to go past Western, but Westman connects the foul, and there's another free kick there for Trendsetters. So we're into the 35th minute of play here. Some 5 more minutes to go in this game, with Trendsetters having the lead. 1-0, courtesy of talented and ever-present Nafisha. Western has it. Western hits it forward. Well done by our Jana Martin, lovely control and turn. Still a Jana Martin looking for some help. Still a Jana Martin here with it, looking for options. Martin tries to play this one through the gap, but it was a bit hard. Ball was played back to goalkeeper Jarvis. Jarvis miscued that one, but she was helped out there by Denovia Jarvis, helping Anika Jarvis there just now. Throwing for cutting edge. Tassia Benjamin to Abisha Henry. Abisha takes a touch. Abisha tries to play this one over the top. It's a lovely ball, but Western react a bit late. Anika Jarvis was quick off her line. Teresa Simon gets on it, but Samuel is there. Intercepted by Samuel. Picked up by Western. Western tries to turn, but a strong challenge from Brown, and this one goes into touch for throwing. Throwing taken. Ball falls to Jana Martin. Jana Martin under some pressure from Ogaro. Ogaro dispossesses, still Ogaro. But Ajana trying to get her foot back in the end. This one goes into touch. And the throwing again to Trendsetters. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Halftime here at the ABFA Technical Center in this year's ABFA Calvin A sponsors Women Premier Leagues. 1-0 in favor of Trendsetters, Empire Trendsetters, having the edge here on Cutting Edge Soccer Academy. And Trendsetter going into the break with a 1-0 lead courtesy of the Nafisha Squashy strike. So we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back with the second half. Stay tuned.
From providing access to higher learning, fostering young talent in music to supporting youth development initiatives, the Calvin Ayre Foundation is playing a pivotal role in nurturing the potential of tomorrow's leaders.
Discover the Caribbean from a new perspective with Calvin Ayre Helicopters. Call us today at 789-4354 or email reservations@calvinair.com.
versus Cutting Edge. Trendsetters in blue and white and Cutting Edge in red and white. Cutting Edge kicking from north to south and Trendsetters kicking from south to north. So halftime score was 1-0 in favor of Trendsetters, courtesy of Nafisha Squashy strike. The second half has started here, and I know Coach Nabu Samuel would have geared up his troops and with a strong motivational talk for them to come out and be aggressive here in this game here. But now we have a player down. It looks like Ajana Martin down, like she get struck to the face. So Martin is down here. Both teams boasting the same lineup. We'll finish the first half. There's no changes on either side for Trendsetters or Cutting Edge, except the one change Cutting Edge had to make some 5 minutes before halftime, taking out Proctor and bringing in number 18. Tren taken, he is with Agaro. Agaro tries to play his one to Williams. It gets to Williams. Williams with a touch. Wisdom gets it under control. Plays it for Simon Kiosha, but strong challenge from Samuel Enriquez. Has it, still Enriquez. But Williams muscles their way back and get back there. George plays this one forward, but met by Tassian Benjamin. Tassian Benjamin plays this one forward. Enriquez chasing this one here, but this one go, watch it, come on, and this one goes into touch. We have a throw in here for Trendsetters. Trendsetters plays this John Latoya George, but it was a full throw. Throwing taken back to Martin. Martin plays this one forward, met by Jarvis, but Agos is on it here. Agos elects to take a strike, but blocked by Ogaro, and this one goes into touch for corner kick for Cutting Edge. So Cutting Edge coach Nabu Samuel, seems like there's a change in formation now. He's playing. Western is in the back, and Tassian Benjamin seems like she's been moved into midfield. A lovely cross, head by Brianna, but cleared there by Williams. Strong challenge there by Ajana Martin. Ajana Martin tries to play this one across, but ball goes straight into the arms of Anik Jarvis. Jarvis hits this one big, but met by Janisha Samuel, still Samuel. Norris Simon, intercepted by Western, but the ball now is with Agos. Agos has some space, tries to play it wide for Enriquez, but intercepted by George. George plays it to Williams, Latoya Williams. Latoya Williams had space. Latoya looking for some options. She has Squashy on the run, but she tries to play this one forward, but met by Samuel. Samuel boots it forward, intercepted by Hughes. Hughes plays it wide to Williams. Williams with a poor pass and intercepted there by Abisha Henry. Now it's with Agos. Agos looking for help. Plays it to number 18. Number 18 turns. Number 8 is still with it, but muscled off of it by Kiosha Simon. Simon tries to play it up the line, and this one goes into touch off of Williams. Enriquez, still Enriquez. Enriquez looking for some help. Enriquez looking for some help. She finds Denise Samuel. Samuel plays this one forward. Ajana Martin, still Ajana Martin on it here. Ajana Martin trying to get on it. Ajana has it. Under some pressure, plays it back to Simmons. Simmons should have strike forward, but met by Hughes. And Ajana Martin has it. She plays it to Western. Western has some time. Still Western. Western plays this one into the box, but straight into the arms of goalkeeper Anik Jarvis in goal for Trendsetters. Jarvis plays this one forward, met by Ogaro. Ogaro plays it back forward, headed clear by Abisha Henry. Abigail Simmons has it. Simmons plays it wise for Samuel. Simon still has it. But Samuel runs out of real estate, and this one goes into touch for a throw-in for Trendsetters. Throw-in taken. Devonia Jarvis, she plays this one across the pitch. Met by Enriquez. Enriquez did a good touch, but challenged by George. Now it's Kiyosha Simon. Ogaro played forward but intercepted by Tassia Benjamin. Tassia looked for help. She has Enriquez, but it was a poor pass. And this one goes into touch for a throw-in for Cutting Edge. And we're still here with a 1-0 lead to the Empire team. Empire Trendsetters still has a 1-0 lead so far in this game. Throw-in to Simon by George. George back to Simon. Simon clears. Abisha Martin with some quality defending just now. Still Abisha Henry, sorry. Abisha plays one forward, met by Tassian. Tassian plays it forward, but Hughes got there first. Hughes to Jarvis, Jarvis back to Hughes. There's no Enrique, great turn there by Squashy. Squashy has some time looking for options. She has Simon, a lovely ball over the top there, but the goalkeeper, Amaya Hodges off her line early, clears this one, met by Simmons, Abigail Simmons. But Dinovia was there. Now Samuel has it, Simon looking for the runner in Western, but intercepted by Brown. And this one goes into touch for a throw-in for Cutting Edge. You know, Cutting Edge is applying some pressure. Most of this have been played here in the Empire half. Throw-in taken, ball at Ajana Martin, but Ajana Martin being held by two defenders. And this one goes into touch for a throw-in for Trendsetters. Trendsetters take the throw, but this whistle was blown by the referee for the player was too high up the pitch. So throw to be taken over by Brown. Brown to Jarvis. Intercepted by Ajana Martin. Ajana tries to place one around the corner, but there's no one there, so it's picked up by George. George has some pressure from Enrique. George, a lovely ball around the corner to Williams. Williams plays it into Squashy, but a poor first touch there by Squashy and cleared by Samuel. And there goes Simmons. Simmons is on it. Still Simmons. Still Simmons. And Simmons tried to strike on goal, but she couldn't get it on target, and this one goes over the goal line for a goal kick here for Cutting Edge. Jarvis goes big to number 8. Number 8 turns the corner, but under some pressure from Simmons, gets away from Simmons, tries to play it up the line for Risha Simon, but Risha wasn't ready, and this one goes into touch. I think Trendsetters, Cutting Edge has had the better at the start of this half so far. You know, most of this half has been, excuse me, balls with Martin. Martin is under some pressure from Brown. Martin waiting for help. Martin turns out of trouble. Still Martin, she plays it to August. August looking for options. August cuts one, has Brown running but strikes the goal, and this one goes straight into the arms of goalkeeper Anik Jarvis. Anik plays it out wide, but a lovely read there by number 5, Demisha Samuel, and this one was kicked onto Demisha Samuel and into touch for a throw-in for Trendsetters. Trying to take by George. George looking for options. She has Williams. She tried to trade over Williams, but met by Enriquez. Enriquez get there, still Enriquez. And there was a foul by George on Enriquez. So it's a free kick here for Trendsetters. Cutting Edge, sorry. So it's 1-0 to Trendsetters, and as I said earlier, Cutting Edge has come out and really taken this game here to the Trendsetters team, you know, on some frequently good attacks. The ball played in, a lovely ball played in, but met by Simon. A lovely foot in there by but goalkeeper Jarvis was quick to it, and she rolls this one out to Kiosha. Kiosha plays it infield to Squashy. Squashy has it, has Williams out on the right. Lataya Williams is on it. Lataya Williams looking for options. She crosses this one to the back post where she has a free player standing there, but there's some lovely defending there from Western. This one falls to August. August looking to play this one around the corner. She plays it, it reaches to Enriquez. Enriquez with a touch back to Brown, but strong challenge there by Hughes, and Hughes comes out to the plays it to Ogaro. Ogaro looking for options. She has Kwashi, but a poor first touch by Squashy, and I think it falls for August. August looking for options. She has Martin running. She plays a lovely ball over the top. Martin and Jarvis is chasing it. Jarvis turns and plays this one across goal, but chased down by Hughes. Hughes has some time and space. Hughes coming forward. Martin putting some pressure. Hughes cuts across Martin. Still Hughes plays it out to George. A lovely first touch there by George. Plays it to Williams, but strong challenge there by captain, skipper, Demetria Samuel to get that one before the waiting Williams and kick that one into touch for throwing for Trendsetters. Throwing taken, Samuel meets it first, heads it outside. Now the throwing further up the pitch there for Trendsetters. I must say the Cutting Edge comes out, team is out, and everybody's geared up and ready for the second half. They definitely getting the better of the Trendsetter team, and they're more aggressive. The Trendsetter team is having to defend more than they're getting into the attacking third of the pitch. And offer Samuel once more. This throw here, George, for the Trendsetter team, really working the line. You know, first throw was from half line, and now she's some 35 yards up in the Cutting Edge half, just throwing it and getting it into, and it goes into touch of a Cutting Edge player. Throwing take it to Ogaro, but there's an infringement there. Ogaro seemingly hold on to Brown, to Benjamin, sorry, and referee Portia Davis blew for an infringement there on Ogaro. Abisha Martin to take this one. Cutting Edge have a few players up. Abigail Simmons and Martin is up, but the ball was met by Ogaro. Now it falls to Brown. Benjamin plays this one over the top. Cleared by Hughes, met by Ogaro. Taken down by Ogaro. Okay, now Ogaro was on some pressure, but the ball is with August now. August plays it to Brown. Brown has it with time. Brown tries to play this one to Martin, but Martin wasn't ready, and the ball rolls into the arms of goalkeeper Annie Jarvis, and he throws it out to Williams. Williams plays this one over the top, and there's a chases on here, but Amaya Hodge was ready and waiting there right at the edge of her 18-yard box to collect that one under some pressure from Squashy. Amaya plays it out, and it falls for Lataya Williams, but the strength and power of Benjamin wins that one. Benjamin plays it over, but Hughes is there. Hughes clears this one over the top. And Risha Simon was adjudged to be in an offside position. Free kick here for Cutting Edge. Abisha boosts this one up, covers everyone. Tibia Brown is running with it along under some pressure from Abigail Simmons, still Abigail Simmons. But a strong challenge there by Tibia Brown, and Abigail could not, played forward. Abisha Martin was on that one, but met by Hughes. Lovely ball played out to Williams by Hughes. Hughes under some pressure from Brown. Brown and Ogaro goes into a strong challenge, but still Ogaro is here on it. And foul on Ogaro. They are getting a bad in the way of Brown, but referee Portia Davis saw an infringement on Ogaro and award the free kick to Cutting Edge. Free kick to be taken once again by Abisha Henry. Abisha boosts this one over the top. Two players is going it, but it hops right through and goes into touch for a goal kick for Empire Trendsetters. Taken. Jarvis have it. Jarvis to Brown. Brown tries to go to number 8, but Simmons is there. Number 8 is wrestling this one away from Simmons. Simmons and 8 is still wrestling. Ball is now with August. August looking for options. August tries to strike, but this one still falls for Brown. Brown plays it back to August. Was a little wayward and met by Jarvis. Jarvis plays this one to Risha Simon. But Risha couldn't control this one, and it goes into touch for a throw-in. Throw-in taken. Dinovia Jarvis comes away with it, cleared by Dinovia Jarvis, met by Abisha Henry. Picked up by Ajana Martin under some pressure from Brown. Still Martin. Martin turns, swings this one inside. But Kiosha, Simon was there. Simon with a lovely lead pass out for Williams, but Samuel is there. Lovely first touch by Samuel to get around her. Simon plays this one across the pitch. It falls for Abigail, and Abigail takes the touch, and it was blocked by Dinovia Jarvis. Abigail Simmons with the strike there, but a timely block by Dinovia Jarvis, and it's a corner kick for the Cutting Edge team. As I say, Cutting Edge needs to win this game to put themselves or give themselves a chance of being crowned champion of this 2025 Women's League. With the score being 1-0 to Trendsetters. Trendsetters now is at top of the table with one more match to play against Wodad United. So this game will put Trendsetters in pole position as leaders of the competition and in good position to be crowned champion of the 2025 Women's Premier League here at the ABFA Technical Center, sponsored by Calvinier Foundation. Free kick corner taken, met by Ogaro, and it goes back over the goal line for another corner kick for Cutting Edge. Corner taken but cleared. Met by Kwashi, a lovely touch by Kwashi. But she has some 3 defenders to take on. She tried to go past Abisha, gets past Abisha. Kwashi's on the run. She tries to play this one forward, but timely interception there by the Cutting Edge defenders. But now it's with Hughes. Hughes plays it wide to Williams. Williams has time and space. Williams plays it into Squashy. Squashy back to Williams. Williams looking for options. She doesn't have much, and she crosses one into the box. Met there by number 8, but number 8 couldn't get this one on target. And this one goes into touch for a goal kick here. So here we have a substitute for Trendsetters. Number 8 comes out, and number 16 is going in. Number 16 in, and number 8 out. And we have a player down here by the corner flag. Jana Martin is down here. So there's some medical attention. So we just do a quick recap on the proceedings of this league thus far. So now at the top of the table, based on results holding from this game, Trendsetters with 14 points. Wodad United with 13 points. In second place with a better goal average than Cutting Edge, who's also on 13 points. So those are the 3 contenders here vying for the championship in this 2025 ABFA Calvinier sponsored Women Premier League. Here we have a goal kick for Cutting Edge, and the referee was blown for the goal kick to be taken. So substitute here. Number 18 is out for cutting edge, and number 8 is in. This one played over, but Denove Jarvis is there first. Under some pressure, she plays it forward. Picked up by Kiosha Simon. Kiosha Simon looking for options. She has Squashy. She played a lovely ball to Squashy. Great first touch by Squashy. And a lovely reverse pass by Squashy too. But goalkeeper Maya Hodges quick off the line to get there before the unrushing player. Headed clear by Hughes. Simmons is on it. Simmons tried to turn this one over around the corner for Martin, but intercepted again by Hughes. Brown plays this one into Kiosha Simon. Simon looks to help. She has number 6. Kenjinique Armstrong. So Armstrong is on for Trendsetters, and it's a throw-in for cutting edge. So throw-in for Trendsetters. Charge to Ogaro, but Ogaro there tussling fit with 2 defenders and cleared up the line by Ogaro. And this one goes in the touch for a throw-in. Of course, Nabo Samuel is giving instructions to his forward. He don't want them coming too deep. He wants them to stay as high as possible because he needs to get one back to get into this game. I think the most likely goal scorer here for the cutting edge team would probably be a Jana Martin or Abigail Simmons. But most things will try to go through a Jana Martin, and hopefully Abigail Simmons could be the beneficiary of a pass or a shot turn, rebound, throw-in taken. Armstrong plays it forward, met by Samuel. Samuel moves forward, met by Risha Simon, but Weston was there. Now it's with Abigail Simmons. Still Abigail Simmons. Abigail Simmons' turn, but under some pressure from Williams. A lovely football there by Williams. Played this one into, but an interception by, I think Ogaro has it. And Ogaro tries to play this one wide. And Armstrong is chasing. Can Armstrong get there? Yes, Armstrong looks like she gets there. Armstrong has it. With some time, Armstrong looking to cross. Armstrong crosses this one in, but met by the defender. Now this one is with Brown. Brown tries to play it forward, but there was nobody there. And this one goes into touch. And a throw-in for Trendsetters. So we're some 23 minutes into this game so far, unofficially, and we have here encounter between Cutting Edge and Trendsetters, Empire Trendsetters, and Empire Trendsetters has a slim 1 in the league through a first half strike in the 11 minute, courtesy of Nafisha Squashy, to hold on to this 3 points here. And if Trendsetters could get a 3 points here, this will definitely put Trendsetters at the top of the standings with 1 match remaining in this year's competition. We have a player down here, Abisha Henry. So the physio, Durant Mead, is on the pitch here to give some medical attention. You know, so looking forward to that last encounter, because the last encounter of the tournament would be between Wodadley and Trendsetters, and if Wodadley has 13 points now with a superior goal average to most teams, and if Trendsetters go whole and A4 win will give them 14 points, so they will be at the top of the table, and Wodadley will be in second place, and Wodadley will definitely need to beat Trendsetters to win the league. A draw will not do them no good, and so Trendsetters would only need a draw to be crowned champions of the 2025 ABFA Calvin Sponsored Women Premier League, whereby Wodadley United would definitely need a win to give them the title. Doesn't seem like Abisha has to be stretchered off here. So Coach Nabuhan, he is being forced once again to make another change, which probably won't be tactical, but more due to the injury of Abisha Henry.
We don't support the football. Niggas tell me that. We don't support the football. No.
So free kick to be taken here by Brianna Agos. And she's looking to put this one in a dangerous area here, hoping one of her teammates could get onto the end of it. She does, but met by Dinovia Jarvis, and she heads this one into touch for a throw-in to Cutting Edge. You know, Brown to Martin. Martin is under pressure with two. Martin back to Brown. Brown takes a touch, tries to play this one inside. But cleared by Squashy. Weston here is on it. Weston plays it to Samuel. Samuel takes a touch, looking for options. She has Martin, but this one's intercepted by Risha. Now back to Simon, Kiosha Simon, going down the left, but she's met by Samuel. She comes across the middle, gets past play to Squashy. Squashy with a lovely ball here to Williams, but missed by Williams, but it falls to Armstrong. Armstrong has some time, but the assistant referee's flag is up for an offside on Armstrong. So there's a free kick for the Cutting Edge team. So narrow escape there for Cutting Edge. Armstrong having the opportunity, if she had timed her run properly, to give her team a 2-0 cushion. But unfortunately, she was ahead of the play, and the referee assistant deems her to be in an offside position. So a free kick for Cutting Edge. I think Cutting Edge needs to get with a little more urgency. Cutting Edge is behind here, but they're taking a lot of time off the clock, taking time to restart the game. But free kick to be taken by goalkeeper Hodge. She plays this one into the direction of Enriquez. Enriquez met it, but it was a poor touch by Enriquez, picked up by Ogaro. Ogaro ran into some pressure. Abigail Simmons here wrestling with Squashy, but Squashy is still on it. Squashy takes on the first defender, but a lovely foot in there by Brown to throw this one to Samuel. Samuel has it. Samuel tries to play it up the line for Weston. Weston was under some pressure from Risha Simon, and a strong challenge from Simon, but this one ricochets off Weston and goes into touch for a throw-in to Brown. Brown throws this one into Williams. Williams turns. Williams looks for options. She had Squashy, but this one was a bit hard, and it rolls through to goalkeeper Amaya Hodge in goal. Hodge clears. This one bunks over the head, met by Agos. Agos tries to get it to Enriquez, but met by Armstrong. Armstrong plays it to Williams. Williams clears. Intercepted by Brown. Brown plays it forward, but a poor pass, and Williams gets it. Williams plays it to George. George plays it forward. Ball falls for Kiosha Simon. Simon is on it. Simon was under some pressure, but he loses the pressure. Comes across the middle, still Kiosha Simon looking for options. She has Armstrong, she plays to Armstrong, a great touch by Armstrong. Armstrong tries to place it to Agaro. Agaro tries to get it back to Armstrong, but she was under some pressure there from August. And Samuel comes out with it. Skipper Samuel is trying to get down the line. She's getting some support, but still Samuel is looking for option. She has the runner, but as far as August plays it back out wide, but intercepted by Hughes. Hughes is under some pressure from Samuel. And Hughes gets it to George. George has time. She looks for Agaro. She plays this one forward to Agaro. Agaro turns. Agaro has options and tries to play it forward. But Abigail Simmons was there, and this one ricochets off Abigail Simmons for throwing to trendsetters. We have played some 27 minutes so far unofficially of the second half, and trendsetters holding on to a narrow 1-0 lead here at the ABFA Technical Center. Throwing taken. Ogaro for trendsetters. Ogaro leads Simmons. Plays it forward for Armstrong. Armstrong tries to whip this one forward, but met by Brown. Picked up by Agaro. Agaro plays it to Risha. Risha has one to beat. She gets past the first man. Second man is still there. Strong challenge there from Samuel and cleared by to Martin. Martin looking for options. Martin plays it one wide for Enriquez. Enriquez is on the chase, but she's also being chased by George. And George has a lot more pace than Enriquez, and George got there first and shepherd that one outside for a throw-in for trendsetters. And here we have another substitution here for trendsetters. Trendsetters making a substitute. Number 12, Ogaro, coming out. And number 21 is coming in for the trendsetters team. So Coach Karen Warner making some changes and getting fresh legs here to try to hold on to this league. There's a player down there. It looks like it's a John Martin is down again here for the Cutting Edge team. Cutting Edge just need to keep their composure, make a couple of passes, and I think if they make a couple of passes, they could get in behind this trendsetters team. But trendsetters is being marshaled here by Young Hughes there in the back along with Denovia Jarvis. So I think they're quite a fantastic pairing throughout the season so far for the trendsetters team, and have been really good together. So hopefully that trendsetters could hold on to their 1-0 lead. I think trendsetters lost earlier in the season to Cutting Edge, to the same scoreline of 1-0. No, I think there's a draw. Sorry, there's a 0-0 draw between trendsetters and Cutting Edge in the first round of competition. So if trendsetters could hold on here, trendsetters will get 4 of the 6 points, which should have been shared between both teams here. So we have some time for an injury here. It seems like cramps with Ajana Martin, and the treatment is being given on the pitch. And I find this is strange compared to the man game from the physios, and the first thing is to give a bit of treatment and then try to get the player off the pitch to administer the rest of treatment. But here, treatment is given on the pitch. But Ajana Martin will have to come off the pitch so the game could restart. But here we have a substitution for Amaya Hodge in goal is out. Coach Nabi Samuel substitution. Amaya Hodge is out, and Alyssa Laviscount is replacing Amaya Hodge. So there's a goalkeeping change there by Coach Vincent Nabu Samuel here for the Cutting Edge team. In goal is Alyssa Laviscount, and out is Amaya Hodge. Throwing taken, met by Enriquez. Enriquez with a good touch. Enriquez is still on it, but under some pressure by Williams. Williams cleared, met by the number 8 player. Number 8 player plays it over the top. A lovely ball. It covers everybody. Ajana Martin is chasing, but met first by Hughes, and Hughes clears this one out. Great work by Armstrong to keep that one in play, and George did even so better to read that she was going to get it. Ball was tried to play forward by Simmons, but intercepted by Williams. Now Williams plays one around the corner for Kenji Nee. But she was confronted there by Brown. And Brown thing. But ball played wide there to Western. But a lovely interception by Brown, Tibia Brown, to stop that attack for the Cutting Edge team and give Chester a chance to get players back behind the ball. So there's a throw-in for Cutting Edge on the far side. Throw-in taken to Western. Western didn't control this one properly, but she's by Reese Simon. Western and Simon wrestling, but the whistle is gone there for an infringement by Western on Kiosha Simon. So we have 3 minutes extra time here. We have the 40 minutes of the second half has been played, and the fourth official has signaled there will be 3 minutes extra time. Free kick taken by Squashy. Squashy rolls it back to Simon. Simon takes a touch. He's under pressure by 2 players. Still Simon. Simon plays it to Squashy, but Squashy loses out to the number 8. Picked up by Western. Western loses it out to Squashy. Squashy tries to turn. Tibia Brown plays this one in. This one is with Martin, Ajana Martin. Ajana Martin coming across space. Still Ajana Martin. She tries to play it to Samuel. Samuel turns with it. Has Enriquez. She plays this one to Enriquez. Enriquez has some time. Enriquez takes a touch. Tries to play it across, but was a poor cross there by Enriquez, and this one rolls into touch for a goal kick for the trendsetters team. Cook take a shot and quick. Jarvis to Hughes. Hughes back to Jarvis. Jarvis plays it to Kiosha. Simon under some pressure by the number 8 for cutting edge. Still pressure. Simon goes back to Tibia Brown. Brown with a pass to Jarvis. Jarvis picks up that one. Was a poor clearance by Jarvis and intercepted by Donisha Samuel. Samuel to Western. Western back to Samuel, but was a poor pass. Now Western tries to play this one forward. She gets it to teammate met by Jarvis. So cross comes in, but met by August. August is in the back. She plays it to Martin. Martin still with it. Still Martin under some pressure from Squashy. One goes to Reese Simon. Reese Simon turns. Still Reese Simon with some time and space. Plays it forward to Kendra. Kendra, number 21, but Brown got the better there, but fought back and won back by the number 21. Number 21 has it. She plays it to Simon. Simon has some pressure from Samuel. Simon plays it across pitch, picked up by Williams. Williams has Armstrong, plays it forward to Armstrong. Armstrong plays it across pitch, but was a wayward pass, and it falls for Donisha Samuel. Donisha tries to get it from a player, but some strong defending there, and there's a player down. It looks like a trendsetter player is down on the far side, and the referee is going across to give some attention to this player. And the medics is being called on, the physio is being called on. So we have a stoppage in play here, and we are already into 3 minutes of extra time here at the ABFA Technical Center in this encounter between Empire Trendsetters and the Cutting Edge Soccer Academy. And the Empire Trendsetters has a slender 1-0 lead by Nafisha Squashy, scored in the 11th minute of play here, and the Trendsetters is looking to hold on to these 3 points here and put themselves in first place after 6 encounters. And this one is both the far, and there we have it. The whistle has gone, and that is the end of the game there. Trendsetters has come out victorious with a 1-0 lead over the Cutting Edge outfit here. So now Trendsetters sit top of the table with 14 points after 6 encounters, and this is the last game for the Cutting Edge team, and they finish from 7 games with 13 points. So now Trendsetters here is looking to sit in the 3rd position, so they might be, I don't think they could be passed by anyone, so Trendsetters is definitely going to be 2nd runner-up in this ABFA 2025 Women Premier League sponsored by Calvin. So there we have it, 1-0 to Trendsetters. Goal scored courtesy of Nafisha Squashy in the 11th minute to give her team a 1-0 lead. And a judge based on play here, I think some strong play from a few players there for the Trendsetters team. Squashy, Hughes and Risha Simon, both, all 3 of them gave a valiant performance here, but the player of the match goes to Nafisha Squashy because of scoring the lone item here to give her team the win, and she had done some fantastic things in this game here to help her team to retain the ball and also help her team in the defensive end of the game. So there we have it, 1-0 to Empire Trendsetters over the Cutting Edge outfit. And we'll take a quick break and we'll be back with the player of the match, Nafisha Squashy, to have a post-match interview. Stay tuned.
Discover the Caribbean from a new perspective with Calvin Air Helicopters. Call us today at 789-4354 or email reservations@calvinair.com.
From providing access to higher learning, fostering young talent in music, to supporting youth development initiatives, the Calvin Air Foundation is playing a pivotal role in nurturing the potential of tomorrow's leaders.